Support WrestleTalk!
Visit WrestleTalk.com. Braun Strowman suggests he murdered his childhood friends. Bobby Lashley loves his sisters. And the main event scene of Monday night appears to have been set. I'm Ollie Davis. Click the eye above my head for what you thought of the show, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor and bore, as I review the 7th of May 2018 edition of Monday Night Rawley in about 4 minutes. Kurt Angle's floppy wrists open not just this week's episode, but also Money in the Bank season. This began the show's major strength, basing the majority of feuds and storylines around wrestlers wanting to win their respective ladder matches, with various people either cutting promos or pestering Kurt about getting their own matches, like Braun Strowman in the opening segment, who demanded his place in a rather odd way, by telling a story about when he was young and all the kids built a treehouse and didn't invite him to play. At first I was worried we might have Strowman's version of Roman's character killing, suffering succotash line. But then he ended the story by awesomely revealing he likely killed those children by pushing the tree over with them all inside. I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Braun. You should find yourself a safe house or a relative close by. Lay low for a while because you're probably wanted for murder. A Kevin Owens promo interruption later, and we got one of Braun's best singles matches in months, with Owens using his ring smarts to get the better of Strowman until Braun did 3 running charges on the outside to huge pops and a running power slam for the win. 6'3" Roman Reigns then told 6'1" Mike Rome that he's going to win his Money in the Bank qualifier tonight. 2 inches has never felt so big. Baron Corbin pinned No Way Jose to carry on that hot feud. In the first lady person Money in the Bank qualifier, Ember beat Ruby Riott and Sasha Banks in a really good triple threat, complete with Riott squad interference, Coachman randomly quoting the Disney film Frozen, and Bayley running down to help Banks. Does this mean they're super best friends again? I literally couldn't care less. Afterwards, Ember said she's over the moon about winning, because her last name's Moon. How do they come up with these promos? If the Bobby Lashley interview segment is anything to go by, it's likely by repeatedly ramming their own fists into their face. After a month of Luke and I saying WWE need to give viewers a reason to care about Lashley beyond being the guy that gives Braun hot tags, they debuted a video package and sit-down interview of the 15-2 MMA pro fight record-holding Walking Armageddon telling Renee Young about how much he loves his 3 sisters. We here at WrestleTalk pride ourselves on not using cuss words. Children might be watching, and swearing is often just a crude shock tactic for underdeveloped arguments. That said, this was one of the fucking dumbest things I've ever seen WWE do. Enable Gable! To get dominated by Jinder Mahal and then lose. Disable Gable! Mac and Dolph beat Heath, Slater and Rhyno in 2 minutes. Bobby Roode smiled his way through last Monday's crushed larynx, by which I mean he didn't sell that injury at all. To beat Elias, Seth Rollins started the Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge next, which is good because the Universal title sure won't be around for a while. The first week was answered by Monday Night Mojo Rawley, who cut a decent promo and looked good in his eventual defeat. The Deletors of Worlds deleted a now non-Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel with the latest double-team version of Sister Abigail. Michael Cole and Corey Graves bickering over Bray Wyatt's Woken Essence was audio vomit. The night's main event, like the other 2 Money in the Bank qualifiers, was very entertaining, built around Finn Balor and Sami Zayn teaming up on Reigns to huge babyface reactions from the crowd, with Finn even hitting a coup de grace off the barricade on Roman in the technical area. The big dog got back on top by the end though, but his potentially winning spear was scuppered by Jinder Mahal suddenly appearing to hold his leg, allowing Finn to get the win. Which means Balor is going to Money in the Bank and, oh dear God, of course, this is what it's all been building up to. A WWE Championship run on SmackDown last year. Why didn't we see it? That wasn't the end! How could we have been so blind? And now it's too late! McMahon has all the stones! And now he can just snap his fingers to wipe out half of all wrestling fans in the universe! We're getting a Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns feud. Oh God. Oh God. This week's Raw is poor. What are the 10 best WWE tweets of the week? Click the link on screen now to find out at WrestleTalk.com and give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage wrestling news.